Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. Here, an early commitment to an Eternal Riff-Raff cost the run a bit of late-ante potential, but made the early game strong enough to easily set up into the Bloodstone that was close to follow. Enjoy the video. I think we can do better than a 2 here, yeah. Especially if we see more cards, and with the, I might not have done that discard if I weren't on red deck specifically. I'll do it again. Not a really good start? Okay. I would very much disagree. It's an extraordinarily good start. It's just not good for the long term of the run. So I think it's the exact opposite of what you said.
Well met.
More high card. There's a lot of money. Toxic, thank you for the prime. Okay. It's a good voucher to get. Probably worth picking up here. Sir Prower, thank you for the gifted subs. Sell you and you. Get out of you for better flexibility with the to-do list. Okay, not that we need it. Do you ever sell some stuff just to try and eke out more value off of the to-do list here? It's a little greedy and could kill me. It does not appear as though it will. My first Naninf on mobile? Congrats. Well done. God, I can't imagine trying to do that on... That'd be such a headache on mobile. My God. You're a brave soul. Alright. Well, it's not great to be going for like an endless type run with the Bloodstone when we've already taken the Riff-Raff, but deal with it. Let's do it. Nice. Hoop Corner. We are playing high card. Uh-oh. I really want to get flush in the telescope long term, but the money is too good to pass up on. There we go. So, sure. Really want this purple more than I want a heart right now.
Well met.
Yeah, let's go for the greed line. It could kill the run, but it'd be funny. Oh, no. Okay, we're fine. Surely. Yeah, this will be fine. Apple cider, thank you for the super chat. I can't believe I made that play either. Like, Jimbo unironically kind of saved me there. That would have been much worse without him. Let's just start cutting non-hearts for the time being.
Well met.
Oh, wait. It's actually in our telescope? That's huge. Brux, thank you for the prime. Wheel me? We got to try and make this riff-raff for useful, right? Well, that did it. Success. Oh my god, thank you, Bloodstone. It's actually a pretty good looking banana here. Probably worth not getting riff-raff value for a round. Or even until it breaks. Okay. I have the purple. I don't think we're necessarily guaranteed to win in one, though, so, like, if the Bloodstone falls asleep, maybe we are still fine. Temperance good. We are looking for an oops. And I doubt we'll use the observatory, but let's just clear the voucher. Imagine playing a full house, couldn't be me. Kind of hoping this banana breaks, but it's kind of outside of my control. You say it's time effective for Black deck Gold Stake to go for an investment tag skip. Like reroll for it. I don't know. Sure. There are probably a lot of things that are... Like, if that's more fun for you, then absolutely go for it. That's what matters, right? But I don't find, like, repeatedly resetting runs remotely fun. So I try and avoid it at all costs. Like, I'd rather just play the game, lose, and learn from the round. But if you just like trying to push through to get the achievement or whatever, then that's a different story. Cloud, thank you for the bits. Do you think Observatory deserves a rework, or does it work as is worth the Perkio niche? Well, I mean, for just getting through Anti-8, it's still a good voucher, right? Like, a lot of times, especially on Gold Stake, your limiting factor is, wow, that was way too greedy just to try and get better value off of this on a better card. A lot of times, it can be difficult to find the multiplicative option, so you're, like, left looking for that. Even with 2 inventory slots, you get, like, what, 2.25? So I think Observatory is just a fine voucher. It's just not, like, as giga valuable as people think it is without the addition of Perkio, or without the inclusion of Perkio. Sorry for the... No, it wasn't your distraction. I was just looking for a better option for my magician. I would have made the same play if I were focused, I think.
Well met.
Or at least a similar play. High card, we should probably farm this. Or sell it. Like, I think we're past the point where we need the 50 chips, which we have needed for a bit, but we've gotten enough levels on flush. Let's see if we can get another Bloodstone or another Chad, maybe. Hackerman's a little late. Another Riff-Raff. Okay, you're probably just not worth. Then again, neither are you, though. Okay.
We're gonna be rich.
It's a lot of things happening at once. Dylan. Thank you for the super chat. Thoughts on the Matador rework? I don't really care what it is. I just hope that it's, like, reliable. Whereas now you're kind of just, like, hoping and praying that it actually activates a lot of times.
Met.
Let's get out of here. Those are fine. Let's get another discard because we do have the purples that I should probably be discarding for him. And apparently it's harder than I thought to, like, actually hit flushes
met.
sometimes. D. Scott, thank you for the prime. Nice. And the Molt. Okay. That was a pretty good lucky card. These aren't good. We're gonna rotate through them anyway. Should have held on to the burglar for a little bit longer. Oops. No oops. Oops. We'll call that an oops moment. And we just saved this spot for Bloodstone now. Or a cat. I mean, a Bloodstone would be better. Monica. Thank you for the bits. There we go. Alright, so now we want to look a little bit harder for our lucky cards. Let's do this. They aren't lucky. I've been lied to. There we go. Oh, oh yeah. Alright, now it's a race to see whether we can find the oops before we can no longer justify selling the cat, I guess. Yeah, an Ecto would go kind of crazy. Okay. So then we would sell this for a Bloodstone, I think? Or no, an oops if we run into it still. I guess we're strong enough that, yeah, we can probably justify the worse scoring option here. Sure, I'll take another one of those fellas. I don't know that we, even given the opportunity, we would necessarily want to move out of Blush, just given the like levels that we've already put into it with the telescope active as well. My god. That's a lot of money. Boy, that lucky card really took off as soon as we got out of the cat. Sure. Oskmod, thank you for the super chat. I run my mic through a very cheap USB mixer, but as reasonably high gain and low line noise, so I'm able to like get away with not having a cloud lifter. We do know those are hearts, right? It'd be embarrassing if they weren't. Alex, thank you for the super chat. Do you have any tips for abandoned deck? Because it's a smaller deck and therefore more reliable, you can get away with like playing towards bigger hands. Things like, honestly, 3 of a kind plus, straights plus. So straights are very good with it. 4 of a kind, even full house to a lesser extent. So yeah, basically you just have a wider range of potential hands that you can work towards. Much easier to deck fix with a smaller deck. Well, I mean, it's like pre-fixed for you, right? It's part of the whole benefit of the abandoned deck. Hack goes so good with it? Rarely. I don't think hack necessarily improves abandoned deck. Because, like, hack needs to be paired with another joker for it to be relevant. I think most of the time, hack is just, like, superficial synergy that can be bait. Like, you need a point scoring option off of it, or to get value off of it. Ecto? Unlucky. Hack and Wii sometimes? Yeah, but like, if you get hack and Wii, you're building towards 2s anyway, so it doesn't really matter that more like hack and idle it would be. That's not good, but I'll take it anyway, since I'll get sued if I don't. Like, abandoned deck just gives you a modest head start on a hack build, in my experience. There's already speed dying the lawyer. I know. I know. Retriggers without scoring to back the retriggers don't really do anything? Yeah. And like enhancements can count, so it's not necessarily just jokers, but like jokers are one of the more consistent and reliable ways. I did this in the wrong order, but it's fine. Bell. Let's go glass. Okay. Kinda need a money hit here. AK. Thank you for the super chat. Congrats on Completionist Plus. And good luck with Plus Plus. Eternal Riff-Raff best card? Yeah. Yeah, and chat told me I got a bad start because of it. How dare you speak ill of the Riff-Raff. Okay. Not a really relevant boss fight, but a kind of potentially annoying one. Meadow, thank you for the 3 months. I'm not going to complain about getting $20 off of it, though. God, our variance is so huge with this, this Bloodstone. Egg. $42 base malts. That would make my life so much easier. I don't know if it's better, but it would just improve my quality of life so much that I think I'm going to take it anyway. Like, it lowers the range of outs. It could have sold the Chad instead, but then we're stuck with the like photo for no reason. It also like eliminates the streamer, are you sure you're copying the right thing questions, and so it just like dramatically improves my quality of life around a variety of different parameters. But it does seem like it significantly weakens me, so punished, I guess. All you need is the red seal? Yeah, I kind of need that anyway, though, right? I guess now maybe we're looking for a sock instead of the Chad. Expected value is weaker, but its worst case is stronger? Yeah, that's what I kind of assumed was going to be the case, but I didn't think the like expected value would be this much lower. I should have actually thought about it. Wow. Hello? One lucky card hit and all that? I should have actually thought about it rather than just like sending it, though. I think if we do manage to pick up a sock in place of the Chad, it will be a step up at least. Especially if we start adding glass, which is great with the oops. Why did I keep this 9? There we go. Sure. Red seal? It's a pretty good red seal. It's not a face card, but we can change that with some strengths. Surely. At the moment, though, this is kind of our last ante without glass. It's not bad. Why am I still holding on to the glass? What's wrong with me? Just get observatory voucher? We do. We already have it. We discussed it at the time that we had it. But that probably doesn't help me through next ante. Maybe it does with additional hands. Since we're able to play so many additional hands because we have a lot of hearts in our deck. Okay. It's probably about exactly where our top end is anyway.
Well met.
Let's not risk the glass. Vinna, thank you for the prime. Nice. That also didn't change things nearly as much as I thought. Okay. Just have a bad sense of my score right now. Clearly. Right. Reading the boss blind explains the boss blind. I do not want to play a flush house here. Yeah, welcome, Murphy. Okay. What's in here? Nothing. Need to find some glass. For a face card.
Well met.
Maybe that's actually better, given that we have so many non-face cards. And this is just kind of our build now until we get an Ecto, unless we get an Ecto. Fiberty, thank you for the 6 months in advance. Appreciate that. Eternal Riff-Raff shall grant us the Chad. We already had the Chad. We sold it. Adrian, thank you for the super chat. Just came on. What's the play here? Trying to survive to the best of my ability. Looks like we might be successful here. You and you are not getting played. I don't even think we need all of the glass, but we haven't, like, end range tested yet, so let's do it. Bye-bye. Thank you for the, bits. We have Chad at home. I mean, technically the Dusk is doing more than the Chad. Oh! Oh, there's that oops synergy. Alright. I should have bought that Jupiter, but it's more... Okay, there we go. We also lost the red seal. I need to find another piece of glass, I think. Alright, well, probably not going to happen then, is it? Yeah. We do have one glass. So let's find it. Do need to make sure we also have a face card into the mix, I guess. Okay. Wait, we actually have one extra piece of glass that I wasn't aware of? We see every card in our deck. Do this in case we get, like, a negative hack. Which seems very unlikely. Welcome, Andre. Yeah, chat was making fun of me for my Eternals, but we're making them work. We're just playing painted deck without the upside. Bean. Take another purple. We already have identified that we see the entirety. Holy. The entirety of our deck. Did I break any that time? I lost the 5. Okay, that's not bad. This looks like an oops Bloodstone run. Wait, what gave you that impression? Is it possibly the oops and the Bloodstone? Or I think we... Okay. Death here again. Want all of the glass. Do I have any more glass? Nope. This is all we need anyway. 3 is probably already too many. But we have it now. Okay. So we probably need at least 4 pieces of glass for a hand if we want to get through next ante. So roll. Honestly, probably wasn't even worth buying that Jupiter there. Steel makes a small difference. Okay, we're gonna have to rely on the purple seals.
Okay. That doesn't help me. That's our
Well
only
met.
purple. No, we've got one more. Got enough of these kings. Zapio, thank you for the prime. So I need to hit the purple here. I don't think we're gonna win anyway, but like, that's a shame. All right, GG. We did our best. And at least we go out rich. Ow. And breaking glass. Alright, good warm-up run.